What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Hold on. I gotta go get my chapstick. I'll be right back. I love your smile. What up, y'all? Shout out to Glamaholic. I am a real OG with this bag right here. I got this bag. When did I get her? I feel like I got this bag back in. Dang, I can't remember. Was it 2009, maybe? But I'm a real Glamaholic OG right here. I can't remember when she put that bag out, but I feel like it was in 2009 because I remember wanting to get this bag because I was going somewhere and I was like, "Oh, I really want to get it because it'll go great." So, yeah. All right, y'all. What's up? I wanted to come on here and just talk a little bit. We all know that the Super Bowl happened this weekend, and I just want to talk about the marketing behind it and the use of social media. I'm not sure if the Super Bowl has ever used social media in the way that they use social media this year with the creators that they use, or maybe I'm just because I didn't watch the Super Bowl. Okay, my team is Colorado, and wherever Shador and Shiloh go to next year. Okay, that's my team. I'm not a big. I just really got into college sports this year with Colorado, or whatever. So like, I'm looking at them. I'm looking at college sports, college football, just because of from a different standpoint. But I wanted to talk about I'm not well versed with the Super Bowl. So if that's what you come over here for, you want to talk about is like Super Bowl football teams, no, I'm not talking about them. I want to talk about the use of social media and marketing and how we should pay attention to what's happening, how other people are using the use of social media, and how do we apply that to our business or whatever. So that's what I'm really talking about today, is like us really seeing how the Super Bowl used social media, and then how can we apply that to our own selves when it comes to private practice or whatever your business is. Like, how can you use social media? Because I feel like that the blueprint is already out there. We just got to interpret it and digest it in a way that it makes sense to us, right? So this weekend, Deion Sanders and the Sanders family, and some of the CU Buffs went to Vegas and for the Super Bowl, and so like they did the whole behind the scenes movement of it, and I just want to say I loved every minute of it. I know a lot of people do not like the Sanders family or Deion Sanders for whatever reason. He's too flashy. He's too this. He's too that. They can't play good. Whatever reason why you do not like them, I would ask you to look past that and to really look at the behind the scenes, at the content and what the content is trying to teach you. Okay, because I learned a lot from Deion Sanders this weekend. And one of the main things that I learned from Deion Sanders this weekend is how to move in a room full of money, in a room full of a lot of money. How to move, how to network, how to compliment, how to, even though you are this legend and everybody know you are this legend, right? Like, and how you handle yourself, and how even though everybody know that you're this walking legend, how you still are able to compliment them on their own skills and what they bring to the table. Like I saw so many football players. Oh my God, it's Deion, Deion Sanders, you're a legend. And Deion was quick to be like, Coach Brown was quick to be like, nah, man, I follow you. I love what you're doing. I mean, he building that person up. as that person is like, oh my God, like it's Deion Sanders. But Coach Prime was just so quick to be like, nah, man, I love you. I love what you're doing. Nah, I want to be like you. And he told a few people, I want to be like you when you grow up. I want to be like you when I grow up. And they looking at, nigga, no, you Deion Sanders. We want to be like you. So, like, he taught me how to move with grace, how to move with humility, how to move in the room. So yeah, like how y'all just cut me off, okay? Like it was really getting good, but like that's what Deion Sanders like taught me, how to move in a room full of a lot of money, how to move with grace, how to move with humility, how to move like even though people know that you're this legend, right? Like Deion Sanders is a living legend, living icon. And if you can tell a rookie, man, I look up to you, bro. Man, I love what you're out here doing. I can't wait to be you when you grow up. And the rookie looking at him, do you not know who you are? You are Deion Sanders. Everybody look up to you. And like I feel like that people that don't like him, like it just showed me how to move in a room full of money and how to network, how to like that's what I'm saying. Like we have to how to network, how to market, because he also during this time he also talked about what they have coming up in Colorado, like for their spring games. Like dude is trying to do a mini Super Bowl. So he was on Lil Wayne podcast and he was saying about the springtime, and this is how for me I look at social media and I take what you're giving me. So I took what Prime did, what Prime said he was going to do, right? And how can I apply this to my business? And so Prime was like, look, we're gonna do for our spring game, we're gonna do a Prime weekend. So with this weekend, they plan on having a concert. They plan on having Thursday night, they're gonna do a fashion show. Friday night, they're gonna do a donors event for donors only. So you know the people that pay, you know what I'm saying? Saturday night, they're gonna do the game, and then they're gonna have a halftime performance, then they're gonna have an after party, and then the after party gonna have a white, black, and Hispanic DJ. Like he is making their spring game. I was like, is this dude doing a whole like mini Super Bowl? Like how he is taking, he's like, are you doing a mini Super Bowl for a spring game? Like that's so freaking unheard of. Y'all having a halftime performance, you know, like the Super Bowl would have and stuff like that, but you're bringing it to college football. And so like I've never really seen a college program do anything like that of the sort. And so what you're calling it a Prime weekend. So like it just the marketing that came with that, the opportunity that he's giving the kids that comes with that, the opportunity that he's giving Boulder, you know, by bringing in all of these people for the spring game, the opportunity, like there's so much money that's going to be gained by that weekend. And how you are doing, like it just showed me be yourself in every facet, like in every facet, in every walk of life, right? Be yourself, bring your whole self and your whole totality when it comes to what you're trying to do. Like Prime is bringing Prime to Boulder and he's doing so much. And so I was just sitting up there thinking about how, when I heard him say he's going to do Prime weekend, the first thing that I thought about, because y'all know that I'm a therapist, right? How can I do something of that magnitude but for social workers and all of this? I want to host, because I have upcoming event that I have like a CEU event, and I want to make CEUs, continuing education, I want to make them fun. I want to make this an event. I want to make this I want to put my own spin on it, but I really want to make it fun where it brings, where it draws the attention to people, and like how we can have a good time and we can still have CEUs, we can still learn stuff. I really have never seen nobody do something like that. So in my mind, I was like, dang, yes, I need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta figure out how to do it. But like, I want to bring my whole self, like I said earlier, I want to bring my whole self when it comes to my business. I want to give you the totality of who Danielle is, what she likes and stuff like that. And when Prime was like, yeah, that spring, for the spring game, he was like, Prime weekend, we're gonna have a fashion show that Thursday. And it's like, it makes sense for them to have a fashion show or whatever, because his sons are really into fashion. His Shador and Shiloh just walked in New York Fashion Week. And they got flack for them walking in New York Fashion Week. So to have a fashion show, to bring in designers, to bring in, like, no telling who they can bring in. Like, they can be sponsorship, that can be money. Like, the way this man mind works, Deion Sanders is a marketing genius. Like, how you just, like, I am just in utter complete shock. So I just want to say to everybody, follow them, but just don't look at their content for face value. Really follow Deion Sanders and all of them, and really look at what they're showing you. Look at their content, because their content has so much value, so much meaning. Like I said, this weekend he taught me how to market, how to work a room, how to, like, how to be yourself, but also how to praise people at the same time. Like, he was showing the different owners of the football team, and you can tell that his boys, like, he didn't tell his boys how to move in the situation, how to move, in the circles and stuff like that, because Shiloh was there, like, his boys was there. And I love the fact that he brought some of the CU football team members. Jimmy Horn was there. Who was Jordan Seaton was there. Another guy, I don't know his name, but he was there. So he brought like 3 or 4 college students with him. And like, I remember seeing a press conference, and was like, there's no other college football team players here, but you got Shador there, you got Shiloh there, you got Jordan Seaton there, you got 2 to 3 other CU buffs that are there. And like, you don't see no other, like, so that also let me know that, like, when you're up there, make sure you also bring people with you, like the people that may be, I don't want to say beneath you, or but the people that may be trying to come up with you. So for him to bring those players and expose those players to, this is what, I'm saying, this is what y'all have to look forward to. This is what's next. Like, I just thought that was so freaking dope. And like, Jordan Seaton, he was getting interviewed by a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shador was doing press conferences. I don't know if Shiloh did press conferences or not, or the other CU players, if they did it or not. Because I know I seen Shador's. I didn't see any of Shiloh's press conferences yet. But like, you got big football stars that are doing these radio interviews, and then you have, here's Shador, a whole college student. Here's Jordan Seaton that hadn't even played. Like, one of the radio interviews that I had watched, he was like, Jordan Seaton is here, and people wanted to talk to him, and he was going on different shows, and he has yet to play 1 snap of college football, but people were so intrigued with who he was. Like, everybody wanted to interview him. So that was such a smart move for Coach Prime to bring him and to expose him to all of these different variables that comes. And I seen some of his interviews. He was well spoken. He gave really good answers. A lot of people were impressed with his maturity. I was even impressed with his maturity as he might be 17 or 18, like, young kid or whatever. But like, that just goes to show you, like, yo, wherever you at in life, if you a step above somebody, make sure you always bring somebody else behind you. You know what I'm saying? And allow them to ride with your platform so that they can grow their own platform. Give them allow them to launch off of your platform so that way that they don't just have to start from the bottom like you did. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these people that are launching from Coach Prime platform, like they didn't necessarily have to start off at the bottom like he did. He has already built it, but he's not afraid to share it. So that is something else that I learned, that don't be afraid to share the platform that you have built with other people. You know, don't be afraid to I learned how to market, how to move in the rooms. Like I hate networking. I'm not gonna lie, I hate it. And I just hate the crazy like little small talk that you have to do with people and stuff like that. Like, cause I be like, I don't know what to talk about. But in this game, like, and something else that Prime said, Prime was like, I'm building relationships this year, and he is doing so. So if anybody, if you have the idea of building relationships with people, I highly recommend that you watch his social medias, because I'm pretty sure he's going to take us along on a journey, and I'm going to ask you to look deeper than what they actually present, but look and see how you can apply that to your life, because I'm in the same boat this year too, as into wanting to build more relationships with people, versus just trying to sell stuff, because I feel like that the relationships that I build with people, those relationships will then in turn help me in the long run. Like this is a long in-term game. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't just something that, you know, that's quick. Like you're building relationships. So that this weekend the Super Bowl taught me build relationships, taught me how to market, taught me how to move in a room full of people that got a lot of money. They got more money than you. Okay. And then also I saw how the Super Bowl did, like how they use social media influencers and stuff like that. I saw Toby was there. I saw Keith Lee was there. I saw Kai Cent was there. I saw Funny Marco was there. So like they are really using social media. Like for a person that doesn't watch the Super Bowl, I still didn't watch it, but I would have watched it because the people who I follow, the social media influencers, like I watch Toby Newigwe all the time. So when he did the flag football, I'm all into the flag football. They brought Keith Lee. I watch Keith Lee content all the time. So therefore, I'm going to follow what Keith Lee. Kai Cent, I don't know much about him. I'm just not kind of getting into who he is or whatever. But Keith Lee, Toby, who else was out there? I don't know, Drewski or whatever. I know that a lot of up and coming new people know him. But you know, Cam Newton was out there, so I follow Cam. So I'm looking at Cam content. Like this is the way the Super Bowl ball. It used social media in its totality. And so as therapists, as business owners, when we like to talk about we don't want to use social media, it kills me. I don't want to get in front of the camera. I don't want to do this. It kills me, because if these big giant corporations are using social media, who are you not to use social media? So we have to get out of our own way when it comes to the use of social media. Because if you got Super Bowl, they got all of this money using social media influencers to draw people like myself, who is not a big Super Bowl person, to come and watch their programming or to come